It's 4:30 on WKYT this morning. The Kentucky ACLU has filed a lawsuit against a county clerk who said she will stop issuing marriage licenses altogether because of the Supreme Court's gay marriage decision. The details coming up next.
And it's the 4th of July tomorrow. We'll have a breakdown of the events and activities plus some potential threats this holiday.
And I actually have a little good news in the forecast for that weekend, but today, here we go with another first alert and severe weather day with that flood concern. I'll have all that coming up next.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you and welcome in. It's good to have you with us here on the 3rd of July, so you know what's next. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. You and Micah, you have some similar neckwear on today.
Well, good. Patriotic.
Yeah, I forgot, but hey,
summer
that's okay.
green, that's okay.
Let's have Micah remind us of the rain threat yet again.
Yeah, when I look at you, it kind of reminds me of my yard. It's starting to get a little green outside, and I think a lot of people's yards are too. And that's what we really need. Look, we're still needing that rain. Now, I will tell you this. We are seeing a flash flood warning, and that's going to go there for north and northwestern Powell County. That's where we picked up anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain just 24 hours, and that's been some nasty rain, and that's going to be the case. Here's the little band moving north and northeast. Heads up if you're sitting in Moorhead, and heads up in the northern zones. It's headed your way. Plenty more rain today at 77 degrees, but I will tell you this. I have some good news for the weekend. I'll explain that in further detail in just a few minutes.
Oh, we certainly look forward to that, and we thank you.
The Kentucky chapter of the American Civil Liberties Union, also known as the ACLU, says they're going to sue a Central Kentucky county clerk over her decision to stop issuing marriage licenses.
The ACLU filed the lawsuit on behalf of 4 Rowan County couples who were denied marriage licenses. That clerk, Kim Davis, says the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling legalizing same-sex marriage goes against her beliefs. Davis has since stopped issuing marriage licenses to any couples, gay or straight. The Casey County clerk told us Thursday he has also stopped issuing marriage licenses for the same reason. Casey Davis wrote a letter to the governor saying the Supreme Court ruling put him in a, quote, prison. He said he would rather marry no one than comply with the ruling that he opposes.
If I can't do it for a same-sex couple, then unfortunately I can't do it for an opposite-sex couple.
Davis says he has also received plenty of angry emails over his decision. Last Friday, the governor ordered all county clerks across the Commonwealth to issue marriage licenses regardless of their beliefs. Davis says he is worried that his stance will end his term early, but he says his beliefs outweigh the job.
Well, as state leaders are considering what exactly to do with the statue of Confederate President Jefferson Davis, lightning may be to blame for some damage to his birthplace. This happened yesterday at the Fairview Out in western Kentucky. According to the Associated Press, lightning hit Davis's memorial obelisk, knocking pieces of marble off the top. Officials at the Kentucky Tourism Cabinet say the monument only took minor damage from the strike. No injuries were reported. Well, today, just in time for the 4th of July, the Frankfort Parks and Recreation Department says that they're opening a new aquatic center. The Juniper Hill Aquatic Center is scheduled to open up at 11:30 this morning. Kids ages 3 to 10 get in for just $4. Adult admission, $6, that is. The Parks Department says they're offering season passes also.
New this morning, we're learning that health insurance company, a giant that is in Louisville, could be bought out. Louisville-based Humana. This is according to the Wall Street Journal and a report that's out this hour. Experts say Humana is worth nearly $29 billion. The Journal says the deal with Humana surpassed that to a tune of $34 billion. They say the purchase is a consolidation move as insurers look to cut costs. It is Aetna, the potential suitor for Humana. So we'll see how that goes. A Franklin County distillery is celebrating an expansion today. Buffalo Trace Distillery cut the ribbon on its larger visitor center last night. Distillery leaders say they had to grow to keep up with demand. They say more and more visitors are stopping by every year.
Which is wonderful for us to be able to do because it's a sure sign that what we set out to do with tourism has been a success.
Buffalo Trace also celebrated the renovations of the old Taylor House nearby. That house was built in 1792 and recently went through a year and a half of repairs.
We have a warning to pass along from a Lexington security company this morning. Bates Security is warning its customers about an imposter. Officials say someone named Justin is going around the Hamburg area claiming to be one of their representatives. He says he was sent to help customers learn how to use their security systems. Bates says this man does not work for them. They say their employees will always have a company ID and most have company branded vehicles. Well, police in Whitley County say they need your help finding a man accused of abusing his girlfriend's 1-year-old son. The Whitley County Sheriff's Office issued an arrest warrant yesterday for 25-year-old Kenneth Bird. He's facing a criminal abuse charge. Deputies say the 17-month-old mother, Felicia Smith, initially told them the boy fell off a porch, but they say she later changed the story, claiming Bird abused the child.
The child woke him up and he started punching the child in the face and then twisted his left arm behind his back.
Police say the child had a broken arm and bruising to his face, but he is expected to recover. Authorities also charged Smith with criminal abuse. They say she waited a day before getting her son medical help.
4:36 now on WKYT this morning, and Interstate 64 in Shelby County has reopened this morning after a deadly crash shut it down yesterday afternoon. This happened near the Simpsonville exit. Police say a car ran off of the interstate and hit a tree. They say one person was killed in the crash. 3 others, including 2 children, were taken to the hospital. Officials say they all had serious injuries. Police are trying to figure out what exactly caused the crash. Those familiar with white plank fences around the Kentucky Horse Park will soon look a lot different. Park leaders say nearly 30 miles of plank fences around the park will soon be painted black. They say the change will save more than $50,000 a year because black fences are easier to maintain than white fences. The white fencing has been in place since the horse park opened back in 1978.
Well, for many, it's an important part of an Independence Day celebration, fireworks. But one Lexington neighborhood says its annual fireworks display has been grounded. Neighborhood leaders are blaming a new permitting process that makes getting insurance coverage just too expensive. WKYT's Monique Blair talked to city leaders about the change.
In March, the Lexington Fire Marshal changed the permitting process for fireworks displays to now require a minimum of $5 million insurance coverage, up from the previous minimum of $1 million.
No one can predict the future, but certainly we want to be prudent. The safety of the people in Lexington is important to us.
District 10 Councilwoman Amanda Mays-Bledsoe says the intention of this change was because the cost and values of homes are going up, but says she will discuss with county government whether or not the new minimum should apply to the smaller groups putting on firework displays.
I will make a motion to put it in committee to at least discuss whether or not that's the best practice for Lexington. If we want to have a $5 million for our neighborhoods or for the smaller church or neighborhood group, if that's best or if maybe that should be a little bit lower.
I'm told hundreds of people come out each year to the Firebrook fireworks celebration on 4th of July, but the neighborhood won't be having that celebration this year because of the new insurance regulations.
It's just really disappointing that we couldn't do it, and hopefully the premium will go down.
Firebrook had to cancel Saturday's show because the insurance policy was too expensive. The city says the minimum was raised to ensure residents' safety, but Eli Mashney says he always feels safe with the show in his neighborhood.
They spend about 4 or 5 hours setting up. The entire area is caution taped. You've got skilled professionals doing it. You can go to Kroger or somewhere to get fireworks and do more damage to yourself than a professional.
In Lexington, Monique Blair, WKYT.
Well, city leaders say the insurance policy can be carried by either those setting off the fireworks or the organization hosting the event. We have a complete list of July 4th celebrations all across the Bluegrass on our website, WKYT.com. Major 4th of July holiday parades, fireworks, and special events around the country will have extra security this weekend. Law enforcement nationwide stepping up security to make sure this holiday weekend is not disrupted by a terror attack. According to CBS News, more than a dozen teams of special TSA agents will be fanning out at major transportation hubs. Counterterrorism teams say they have had several people under surveillance as well. Kentucky State Police want to make sure you stay safe on the roads this holiday weekend. Their holiday enforcement period begins tonight at 6 and continues through Sunday evening. They say they'll be going after people driving dangerously.
Unfortunately, the 4th of July is one of the drunkest holidays when it comes time for people to be consuming alcohol and deciding to get behind the wheel. So we will be out in force.
State police say 10 people died in crashes on Kentucky roads during the 4th of July holiday last year. They say if you see anyone driving dangerously, maybe distracted, that may be one thing to give them a call. So no looking at the cell phone or putting on makeup or eating in some cases.
No distractions, right?
Yeah.
That's a good idea, especially, if you have your family on board. All right, it is 4:40, 20 before 5 on WKYT this morning, and we are just getting started.
Yes, we are. Tomorrow is a great day to celebrate. Moms Every Day will help you keep your holiday festive and safe. That's up ahead.
We're looking at showers and thunderstorms outside right now. It looks like a big break, but you know what? We're going to get more as we go throughout the day. That flood threat's on the increase, and I'll show you that for your weekend coming up.